This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Lil Zay Osama. We talked about this yesterday. He's in jail. Now, isn't it surprising that he isn't already in jail? I'm not saying this to be negative. It's just that this guy's been caught with a switch in New York where he left it in a cab. He goes with more guns in Chicago and some other stuff he's been involved in. And he just keeps getting released. So now, I guess the feds finally have arrested him, but there's no charges. I don't know. Maybe he promised them something that he couldn't deliver on. Who knows? Because to me, I'm going to be honest, but to me, it's a little spooky. It doesn't add up. When it doesn't add up, something weird is going on, all right? You know what I mean. So Pooh Shiesty, Traps and Chunks uncovered this. Back in December, he said, my camera, let's see, Mob Ties Global and my camera solo Curti, only two in the world, gave me some on my release. No label. No family, no rap guys, no rap girls, no friends, no homies, not even a biatch. Let's see, on Trade Day and Ain't Never Told. Well, who are you going to tell on? Let's see, not to stand on business, let it slide, blah, 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 blah. Still forgot about and said, F me. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If there was already tension, there probably was between Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty, that he was a little unhappy with his deal. And, you know, they were going to link up and talk about it. Gucci Mane's kind of stupid to not have more security with him. But he probably thought he's on papers. What's he going to do? You know, he's on an ankle monitor. You know, and then people are blaming Gucci when an off-duty officer was there and had guns pointed at him. Gucci didn't have to say a word. Now, Gucci did have to report that his jewelry was taken because he wants the insurance money. But you know what? People are very mad at Gucci Mane. Uncle Murder's one of them. Now, Uncle Murder, you're up there in age too. You know, we all are. We're all in our 40s now, right? I don't know how old Uncle Murder is. But just us all being in our 40s, right? Okay, he's like, what is he? He's like 48. Okay. So I'm in my early 40s, and but I changed my mindset in my 30s. A lot of these guys didn't, okay? But I did. You know, it's like, that's why I stopped doing video. That's part of the reason I stopped doing videos 10 years ago, you know, or a little over 10 years ago, is because I was like, dude, this is just not going to go. Like, it's getting more crazy. It's going to where you're going to get in trouble, you know, like just being around some of this stuff, the way I was doing everything, going to the hood, I was going to end up getting in trouble or shot. There used to be a code of ethics. That's out the window, right? So Uncle Murder's blasting Gucci for doing this and this when it's not really clear what Gucci did or said, right? It's pretty clear that the state is making a case and they're naming Gucci a lot because he's the celebrity, right? We know Gucci did give some sort of a statement for the jewelry and everything, but he says, what would Uncle Murder do if somebody took stuff from him that he had signed and put on? I don't know. We might never know, you know? On the plane with Ja Rule, you didn't turn up there because, okay, you didn't turn up on the plane, right? Because that would have been dumb, quotation mark, right? Because you wouldn't have been able to fly anymore and get money, right? But keeping it real and street, you should have been on site and slapped Ja Rule, right? Now, take that situation over to Gucci Mane being a person that signed somebody, put them on, is doing business, met for business, Is he supposed to turn up and pull his guns and shoot them? Or is he, and handle business and handle it in the street? Or are you going to let the off-duty officer make the report and you just say your jewelry's stolen so you get the insurance money back? This is a weird situation that people can quickly call out, but given the circumstances are with them, it might be different. I'll tell you one thing. If I had an artist signed to me and I put them on, right, and I made them millions of dollars, if we call a meeting to figure it out, and you rob me, bro, what do you expect me to do? You know, it's crazy. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Like 15 years ago, I would have thought this was kind of gangster. You know what I mean? But your mindset's different. Some people's mindset never changes. I don't know. Like there's no proper way to look at this. Some people will be in the comments and say Gucci's a snitch. Stop trying to cover for him. Some people will say, I don't know, Gucci's a changed man. I don't know. It's just impossible to really have a. I'm not putting a defined reaction on it. I'm just telling you what's going on. Uncle Murder was calling him a snitch, and he's not from the streets, and this and this and that. I don't know. J Electronica says free Puff during a recent performance in Miami. Yo, this guy is wild, bro. Bro, just think about this much. He got signed in like 2010 and then didn't drop an album until like 5 years ago. To Jay-Z. Yo, J Electronica is a madman.
Free Puff, by the way. They tried to hang my dog on some bullshit. Just because a nigga like to get nasty, they tried to hit him with the book of words.
This guy's wearing a bulletproof vest. Who's trying to shoot him?
Free Puff, by the way.
And, just so you know, Puff Daddy and Jay-Z were actually in a bidding war for J Electronica back then. Then we got YNW Melly's mother, Jamie, shares a message via IG story hinting that he's coming home soon. We've heard this every year. If he does, he does. I don't agree with him. I mean, I really look at the evidence and you're like, I just don't see how he didn't do it. But, it has to be proven in a court of law, right? So it is what it is. I don't blame her for wanting her child to come home, right? She doesn't care about nobody else but her kid. I don't think he's coming home personally, but hey, I could be wrong, right? Feds say everybody wanted to convict him but one person on the last one. Feds say the reason Big 30 is not allowed bond is because when he gets out, he has a 7-figure record deal. With who? CMG or who? Ready from a label and could use the money to flee. It's true. But you know what? It's not a really good excuse. But hey, it is true. J. Cole has parted ways with the Chinese Basketball Association after one game. Well, it was a horrible game for him, too. Visa issues. He averaged 0 points. Grand opening, grand closing. You are a rapper, bro. You're not a basketball player. You're a basketball player for fun. Clarissa Shields attempts to diss Remy Ma in a response. It's horrible. She doesn't say anything of substance. Remy Ma was at least coming for the makeup thing. You're smashing her husband. Dissed Papoose. Remy Ma. This is way better. This is not good. You're a boxer. Yo, Clarissa Shields. Sometimes you can spread yourself too thin. A lot of athletes have tried this. Shaq. Kobe. Who's the boxer that really tried this? What's his name? What was his? Yeah, he was the. I can't believe. Roy Jones Jr., right? Remember? He had a good one, too. Yo, he had the best rap track out of all the boxers. I'll tell you that much. Yo, it was good. I remember it was on BET. What was it? Can't Be Touched? It was something like that. Can't Be Touched official music video. I think that was it. That was actually a good one. And Honeycomb Brazy thinks he's tough walking the streets with J. Prince Jr. Bro, grow up, bro. This is not going to sell your music. It's going to take a lot more than this. I can't name one Honeycomb Brazy song, can you?
Still walking through the hood with the old man. OG. We still walk through the hood, man. Everybody can't do this, man. You know how we do it. Walk through that like, yeah. Still walking through the.
Who cares? Put out some music, bro. Anyways, I think that's about it. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe. We need the subscriptions to go up. I appreciate you guys tuning in to me. And we'll get back to the morning motivations this week. What else? I just appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and thank you. And please stay tuned. Please stay supporting. Please like this video, and please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and encourage people to subscribe. Peace.